This is Business Report Africa, brought to you by your digital First Pan-African News Network, TOS TV. I am Ruwa Panao. Coming up on Business Report Africa, Nigeria loses $43 billion to oil theft. Nigeria's foreign capital importation drops to $9.68 billion. $500 million worth of Bitcoin traded in Nigeria since 2015. Dollar repatriation, CBN may cut banking services of exporters. Muthaiga, Donholm top Nairobi land price gains. Details on all this and more after the break. The Nigerian Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative has said that between 2009 and 2018, about $43 billion worth of domestic and refined petroleum products have been lost to crude oil theft. Mele Kyari, Managing Director of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, has analyzed crude oil losses for 2019 and placed it at the amount of $750 million. The idea is, if such leaks had been covered, the $43 billion would have been enough to finance the 2021 national budget worth $35 billion, and Nigeria would have had no need to borrow money from countries like China. Kingsley Moghalu has said that $500 million worth, of Bitcoin has been traded in Nigeria since 2015. Moghalu, who doubles as a former presidential candidate and one-time Central Bank of Nigeria's head of directorate, gave this reaction to the recent CBN policy concerning the directive to close accounts that choose to transact in cryptocurrency. While he agreed that risks were involved, he placed emphasis on the fact that the world indeed is going digital, and he would not recommend that it be banned outrightly. Mr. Moghalu explained that the move came across as though the government was keen on taking away opportunities from Nigerians, and if he was in a position to make a decision, he would balance the risks against the current realities of the country. Regular currencies depreciate in value as against cryptocurrencies, but regardless of this reality, many policies from the bank in the past few years have not been favorable. Data released by the National Bureau of Statistics on Friday, 5th February, shows the decline of the total value of capital importation into Nigeria by 59.65% between 2019 and 2020. In 2018, foreign capital flow into the country stood at $16.81 billion. In the NBS's full-year capital importation report, Nigeria recorded $1.06 billion in the fourth quarter of last year, which is a 26.81% drop quarter-on-quarter. The total value of capital importation into Nigeria recorded a huge decline from $23.9 billion in 2019 to $9.68 billion in 2020, which is the lowest in 3 years. In the November 2020 edition of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation's monthly financial and operations report, the NNPC has announced a trading surplus of 13.43 billion naira for the month of November, which is up by 54% when compared to the 8.71 billion naira surplus that was recorded in October 2020. This is according to a press release by Dr. Kenny Obateru, the Group General Manager, Group Public Affairs Division of the corporation. The NNPC Group surplus sped up as a result of the noticeable improved profits for additional engineering services rendered by the Nigerian Engineering and Technical Company, as well as increased revenue from import activities posted by Duke Oil Incorporated. The Murtala Mohammed Airport Terminal 2, situated in Lagos, is embarking on a massive upgrade of its air conditioning systems and its X-ray machine for the sole purpose of increasing safety, security, and comfort for its passengers. According to a press statement by Mikhail Mumuni, the Bai Courtney Aviation Services Group Corporate Affairs Manager, about $500,000 has been spent to import a sizable number of X-ray machines meant to enhance and speed up the screening process of passengers and cargoes. A spokesman, Michael, explained that the upgrade of the facilities stems from the company's determination to continue giving Nigeria the best airport terminal that can be compared to those available in the developed economies. Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, may possibly cut the banking services of exporters who fail to repatriate their dollars in a bid to boost scarce foreign exchange supplies. Expert analysts, believe that this move is coming after it has shown that efforts by the CBN to make dollars available have not yet yielded the desired results. Despite the efforts of the CBN to make public its efforts to support the Nigerian forex markets, there have been shortcomings in supply in the inflow sector of the Nigerian forex markets, which is where the parallel market performs a critical function. The CBN gave exporters until January 31st to bring back money made abroad in an effort to alleviate the foreign currency shortage blocking the operations of businesses and possible investments. The CBN is keen on ensuring that another devaluation of the Naira is avoided. We will now go on a short break and we'll be right back. Welcome back. We now have with us on phone Mr. Aderemi Ojekunle, a data journalist at DataFight, who shed more light on the happenings with the CBN press release on cryptocurrency. Good morning, sir. It's good to have you here.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so first of all, sir, what do you think about the press release, the CBN press release on cryptocurrencies that have been raising the dust all over the country?
Can you repeat that, please? I can't. The line is breaking.
Okay, what do you think about the CBN press release on cryptocurrency?
Okay, so I cannot really hear you quite well, but I feel what you are trying to ask is basically about the CBN circular on cryptocurrency.
Yes.
So the policy on cryptocurrency in Nigeria has been the same, right, since about, I think, 2016, 2017, thereabouts, and the Central Bank of Nigeria has been issuing various circulars as regards trading in cryptocurrency, regulations around this in Nigeria and all that. Apart from the CBN, the SEC, Security and Exchange Commission, as well, has also placed ban on cryptocurrency trading in Nigeria that is not recognized. Though on the flip side, the SEC has also went ahead to set up a committee to look into the roadmap for crypto and other digital currency trading in Nigeria.
Okay. Yeah,
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir. I can.
Okay, so for the CBN news circular and the additional reaction that was released by the CBN spokesperson few days ago over the weekend. So on the CBN side, CBN is talking about money laundering. CBN is capitalizing is discussion on terrorism financing, illicit funds, and all that. Then we should also be aware that during the last EndSARS campaign in Nigeria, cryptocurrency really helped a lot of young people, especially in the tech industry, raising and mobilizing funds for the campaign. And these are some of the security issues or financial issues that CBN is raising in its recent circular and statements as regards cryptocurrency. So the basis for CBN discussion has been on for a while, and it's not something that is new. It's not something that that people will say they are not aware about. Industry players knew about this before now. That is not yet regularized on the. But on the general societal part and how it relates to the Nigerian economy. If you look at Court report did a report for I think late last year, and they cited passful database as regards regards cryptocurrency in the world. Powerful is just a platform where people buy and sell digital coins and all that. And according to that particular report, Nigeria was rated number 2 in the world in terms of trading cryptocurrency. And this caused for challenge on the part of the regulator that, okay, we really need to regulate this space so that a lot of things will not come out of place.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm not so sure if I have answered your question, or probably I'm derailing because I didn't get the question very well. I just had to do a kind of background overview as regards the whole issue.
Oh no, you did perfectly fine, sir. Well, we've heard reports so far about Providence Bank, for instance, that has let or closed down the bank account of. We've heard reports so far about Providence Bank that's closed down the bank accounts of.
What I can hear from your statement is just something around accounts, and
yes.
I want to speculate you.
Oh,
I want
no.
to speculate you are talking about. Yeah. Okay.
I want to know what you think the effect you think that this has, the effect you think that this CBN directive has on tech companies in Nigeria.
Oh, the reception is quite not good from your end.
Okay.
I guess there are a lot of technical distortion disturbing the call.
What? Can you hear me now, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's breaking. Go
okay,
ahead, yeah.
I do want to know what you think, the effect that you think this CBN directive would have on tech companies in Nigeria.
Okay, what interest CBN has on tech companies in Nigeria?
No, this directive that CBN has given. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So it's going to distort a lot of businesses,
okay.
especially in a country where we have majority of people in the workforce within the youthful age, and even the tech industry is dominated by Nigeria bogus youth. So this is going to have a huge impact on their activities, especially and these guys also fall within the MSME category, majority of them. So it will definitely bring us back to the discussion that we always have as regards Nigeria being investors' confidence country or not. So apart from this is sending a lot of signals to the international communities as well. The investment destination that we call it, rising from the NSAS campaign and the brutalization of citizens across the country that made way for the NSAS campaign in Nigeria. A lot of things are also happening that most of business opportunities that should have come into.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. We've lost our caller, but so far he's been able to answer 2 questions on the effect of the CBN directive on tech startups or tech companies in Nigeria, as well as shed more light on the CBN directive about cryptocurrency in Nigeria. We're now going to go on a break. Muthaiga and Donholm estates have recorded the biggest jump in land prices in Nairobi over the past 6 years. This reveals buyer preference for exclusivity and ease of access. According to data collated by Realtor Has Consult, the price of an acre of land in Muthaiga has gone up by 71% since 2015 to 185.2 million Kenyan shillings currently, while the cost of the same size of land in Donholm has risen by 48% to 70.8 million Kenyan shillings. Having escaped encroachment by apartment builders, Muthaiga's biggest draw is its continued exclusivity. The estate houses both prominent Kenyans and a large number of foreign mission residences. The gain in land value in Donholm, on the other hand, being helped by road development that has eased access to the area and a mushrooming of malls in the vicinity that has brought previously unavailable amenities closer to residents. According to a report released by British digital payments research firm Caribou Data, Kenyan women are paying almost twice as much as their male counterparts to access mobile money services and in total playing second fiddle in the utility of Safaricom's fintech products M-Pesa, M-Shwari and Fuliza. According to the report, Payment System Design and the Financial Inclusion Gender Gap, the study conducted in major towns across the country shows the existence of a strong gender bias in transaction fees. This leaves women paying about 11 Kenyan shillings per peer-to-peer transaction compared to the 7 Kenyan shillings for men on average. A study funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation shows that it leads to a higher average of total fees paid per month, about 30 Kenyan shillings for women and 16 Kenyan shillings for men, due to the fact that women are less financially empowered, making them transact smaller amounts, which is usually less than 800 Kenyan shillings per transaction on average. This attracts higher transaction fees compared with men who send bigger amounts on Safaricom's mobile money platform, M-Pesa. While Jeff Bezos, who has been the visionary behind Amazon, has chosen to step down as CEO, the move is likely to have minimal impact for the company. Jeff Bezos has plans to transition to a role of executive chairman, as this will enable him to be involved in strategic decisions for Amazon, while the new CEO, Andy Jassy, picks up from where he left and continues to manage day-to-day operations. Shares in Amazon showed little reaction to the CEO news, which came as part of a strong fourth quarter earnings report. On the other hand, the change in power gives Jeff Bezos more room to focus on his other ventures along with his philanthropic activities. New CEO Andy Jassy has been with the company since 1997, holds a bachelor's and master's degree from Harvard University, and has spearheaded major projects that brought the company to its current level of success. After the engineering giant suffered a drop in sales with fewer jets in the air requiring servicing, Rolls-Royce is considering a plan to close its jet engine plants for civil aircraft for 2 weeks in a bid to stem losses. These plans will not affect its defense or energy divisions, even as the company aims to trash out an agreement with the unions. The company reported last month that it expects to get through more cash than expected this year because planes powered by its engines fly less amid the pandemic, and while already slashing billions of pounds in cost, Rolls-Royce expects £2 billion of cash to leave the business in 2021, more than double forecasts. Since it is paid on the number of hours its engines are in use, the COVID restriction hits its revenues, and the existence of new strains of the coronavirus are also making predictions harder. As it seeks to achieve its goal for carbon neutrality by 2050, the South Korean government signed a $43 billion deal on Friday, February 5th, to build what will be the world's biggest offshore wind power complex. The deal involved the electricity generator, KEPCO, regional governments, and major private firms that amount to 33 different entities. South Korean President Moon Jae-in warned that although the government would try to speed up the process, construction could take a space of at least 5 years to kick off. Last year, Seoul announced its plans of becoming one of the world's top 5 offshore wind energy powerhouses in the next 10 years. There are also plans made by South Korea to cut its existing nuclear power plants, which are currently the country's only significant low-carbon energy source, from 24 to 17 by 2034, thereby reducing the sector's energy output by nearly half. Ford set to speed up with push to electric autos and digitization. Ford has plans to speed up electric autos and digitization. On Thursday, February 4th, the company announced a dramatic acceleration of its investment push into electric autos and signaled deepening collaborations with technology giants on the increased digitization of driving. The United States auto giant released its fourth quarter and annual results and declared that it plans a sum of $22 billion in electric car investment through 2025, which is nearly twice the earlier plan. The announcement is in line with the Joe Biden's administration's initiative set to encourage emission-free vehicles, as well as the positive follow-up on the pace set by Tesla. Chief Executive Jim Farley explained that while these were expensive moves, it was not about the cost, but the existence of a digital vehicle, as well as a new experience for customers. Thank you for watching Business Report Africa. Do follow us on social media at TOS TV Network on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at TOS TV Network. TOS TV is available on TS TV Africa, channel 138. I am Ruel Panawo. Bye for now.